A battery pack for the Amazon Echo? Let's check it out. Dave Taylor here with my second generation Amazon Echo. That's this guy. And it's really nice. It has really nice sound. It's the second generation, so they've done a lot different, and it's better in a lot of ways. Except once you pull out this power plug, it's dead. Enter the Mission battery shell. That's what this is. And this is a really nifty device because you replace the shell on this with this, and this gives you 6 to 8 hours of battery life, so you can actually take your Amazon device and you can put it in the garage while you're working, or on the back deck, or even on a boat or something, though you still need Wi-Fi access. So let me show you how that's done. But first, Alexa, say hello.
Hi.
So we're here. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to have to unplug it. So I'm going to plug it into the actual shell, and I'll show you a close-up in a second, but we plug it into one of the little plugs on the back, and now we have to take the case off of this. And it turns out to be a pretty simple process because the bottom, you might not have realized this, but the bottom is a button. So if you push and hold the button, you can actually pull this off. And now you have the naked Echo, and it's kind of interesting looking. You can see there's the speaker at the bottom and everything, so it gives you a little bit of an idea of what's going on with the device, but more importantly, it lets you slip it into a different case or a different shell. So now I'm going to want to line up the AUX out and the power plugs so that they fit right with the slot in the back, and that is something where if you just turn it gently, you can get it to line up. Now in the back, I have access to the original port, and I have these two inputs on this back and a power button. One of them I already have the power plugged into, and then they have these funny little tiny adapters that are like a jumper cable, right? So the long one goes into the Echo itself, and then the short one goes into the other plug hole. And that's everything I need to do. So now all I need to do is push the on button. Oh no, it's already powering on. Can you see those blue lines going there? So it's already powering up, and while we're waiting for it, notice also that on the front there are 3 LEDs that give you a battery status. So it's already about 2/3 charged. It'll charge as you go. So what's nice is when you have it set up like this, you plug it in, you use it, everything works fine. And when you're ready to go on the road, or you're ready to take it outside or something, you just unplug it and keep going. So let's give this a whirl. Alexa, what's the weather today?
Right now in Boulder,
Watch
it's
the
63
power.
degrees Fahrenheit with partly sunny skies.
So how about that?
Tonight's forecast has
I have just unplugged the Echo,
degrees.
and it's still running. And it's now completely portable, no wire needed. Get rid of the wire. And this is really cool, and it has one LED light, so I probably have an hour or two of power here, so I can easily take this on the back deck with me and listen to all my music and everything. And not only does this give you battery, but it actually gives you what they call, let me get it right, the 30-watt Mega Boost bass system. So actually, by the way they've designed it, it actually gives you better bass response too. So if we listen to music, then it's going to sound even better. Alexa, play the Alan Parsons Project. We'll try that.
Playing songs by the Alan Parsons Project from Spotify.
Okay, so if we turn it up nice and loud, it sounds really nice. Now, the problem with this is that I don't have the license rights to this, so Alexa, stop. So we'll have to stop that music before I get in trouble here on YouTube. But as you can see, it's super easy. It's really straightforward to switch your Amazon Echo, second generation only, out of this shell and into one of these shells. And then this comes in white or black, and if you get the black, it has the black jumper cable, though for reasons I cannot entirely explain, the white one has a gray jumper cable, but not a huge crisis. It's not generally something you're going to see. And so basically, this becomes your second generation Echo. It's just a little taller. But the fact that I can do this and I can still use it, Alexa, what time is it? And I can still work with it. Come on, Alexa, you can do it. Well, Alexa can still get fussy, as happens sometimes, but you can see the whole device works super well.
I don't know that.
Okay, whoa, 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 whoa. Alexa's getting a little cranky. Alexa, what time is it? You can do it. You can do it.
The time is 6:23 p.m.
Go Alexa! See, isn't that exciting? Now, let me tell you a little bit more about it. So this is a hard shell exterior. So this is pretty tough. This is going to give you nice protection. And not only that, but this rugged version has a really nice rubber base, which gives you some nice insulation too. So it's not like you take this outside and the first time something touches it, you're like, oh my God, you just ruined my Echo. It's much more powerful than that. It has the LED gauge, so you can see how charged it is. And as you're charging it, you'll know when it's fully charged. And it has all the circuitry so that it doesn't overcharge or anything like that. That's nice. And let's see, the silicone pad base is nice. And that also means that you're not going to mar your furniture or anything. And of course, the real front and center, the real star of this show is the battery. And it's a 2200 milliamp hour battery, which means that this is the rugged version. This version, it will give you 8 hours of playback. That is pretty nice. And during which you can say pause or next song or give me a different music or go to Pandora from Spotify, whatever you want to do, everything you do with your regular second generation Amazon Echo. And let's see, so all of that works really well. And this seems like you can definitely wash it with a rag or something, so that's really nice. They also have a standard edition, and that's more of a cloth exterior, so it's more like this, but it adds the battery. And that one, they have a slightly smaller battery, so that gives you about 6 hours of battery life instead of this one with 8. As you can see, both versions, the standard and rugged, come in white and black, and they're both very nice. And again, it's interesting to see the way that they have all the holes cut out and everything on the back. They've done a very nice job with engineering. So, only thing left to talk about is the price. But wait! Before we get there, let me ask if you can click on that subscribe button. And if this is useful and interesting, a thumbs up is always the coin of the realm here on YouTube and much appreciated. So, this, and this for that matter, is the Mission battery shell for second generation Amazon Echoes. It does not include the Amazon Echo, and you will not be able to use it with the first gen, either the tall skinny one or the second version that they have. Make sure you have the right version before you get one of these so you don't be frustrated. It will cost you $49.99 at missionaccessories.com, and I would say if you have one of these, this is a no-brainer addition that makes it way more portable and way more fun as we get into warmer weather and you have more options to use it outside and such. So, this is Dave Taylor. We're going to go back to Alan Parsons in just a moment, and I'll catch you in my next video.